Hello everybody. Angie here. I'm coming on to do Marguerite Miller's Collage Challenge 2026. I am behind on this series, but I'm working on getting caught up, and we are going to get right into this and get this done. I am on week 4, and I believe we're in to probably week 11 maybe, or 12, I'm not sure, but I'll get caught up in no time. I've got some pieces here for the prompts, and we're going to see what we can come up with. Let me see. I think I'm working this way. How's everybody? Everybody doing good? I hope everybody is. I'm doing much better. Let me make sure I am in frame. All right. Hold this down with something. Let's see what I can grab here. Try and hold that down. Okay. Let's run through these prompts, and we're going to get started. For week 4, it's a piece of fabric, and I just grabbed a piece of scrap fabric out of my bin. So I'll cut that down. It's kind of large, but it was right on top, so I just grabbed that. Something that makes sound. I grabbed a few things. Music instruments make sound. Animals make sound. I have this deer here and this little die cut of this squirrel. And what else? I guess that's it. Okay, so I'll use something out of that. Something faded. I found this little cardboard, kind of lightweight cardboard die cut piece, and it's already faded, but I think I'll probably fade it more. I've got a sand thing here, and we're going to probably fade that a little bit more to make sure it looks faded. A lantern or lamppost. I've got this little lantern here, so I'll be using that. A hat. I've got this sticker here with this gentleman. He's got a hat on. And for a bonus, a chevron or zigzag pattern. So we'll see. Oh, also for something to make sound, telephone, this little die cut here. So I grabbed that because I didn't know what I'd want to use. And then I've just got some bits and pieces of some papers here. And I still have some left over from the prior make pieces here too. So if I need those, I could use those. All right. So let's get going. I'm going to try and use these little scraps first. Those were kind of bigger. I can always use those another time. But these ones have been piling up. Let's see what we can do. We just need a base to start with. So move this over. And we're going to piece together something here. Here. None of these are quite big enough, so we're going to have to piece everything together. Let me get a layout here. And they're all kind of busy is the thing I'm looking at, I see. There's a little piece. We could fill that gap. That works. I feel like we need some solid paper though. It's all such busy. Maybe that piece, turn it around. What if we turn, oh, that's blank on the back. Let's see how this one looks. So I know it's already the size that we need. Maybe like that. And then a piece of that. Kind of separate those two busy pieces of paper. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Okay, let's get started. Where's my, well, I don't know where my other glue stick is. We're going to have to use this one. It's not up here at the moment. Probably rolled on the floor or something. All right, let's see what we can do. All right, and this one will go here. This one will go. All right, we gotta put this one down next. was going to tuck this. No, I think I was going to put that over. Huh? I'm going to put a little ink on the edges of these torn pages, though. Take away that white. And this is just a little bit long, so we need to trim this down some. Smidge off this end. Okay. Yeah, just that little bit of blue popping out. Kind of does a little something, I think. All right, and then this one, we need to cut this down. That'll work. And this is a real old piece of paper, book page here from a music book. So I have to be careful with this. It'll tear really, really easily. Try to be gentle with it. That'll work. And then let's put a little ink on this one. Okay, now we've got our base. That'll work. Yeah, I like that little bit of plain just to kind of break that up. And then we'll do, this one's kind of, yeah. We'll put a little bit of ink on this one also. All right, that's a good base. A little mix up, break up of colors and patterns. And I used up some scraps. Still got a few pieces, but that's good. Okay. Now, on to this one, I guess. This is the next biggest piece. And like I said, it's already faded, but I'm gonna, well, I'll move this so you can see. I'm just gonna bring it closer to me. I think I'm jiggling the camera here a little bit. All right, that looks definitely faded now. All right. Let's see what we can do. It's a little big to go that way. I don't care for that butterfly. Maybe I'll cover up that butterfly. Maybe put it right there. And bring a little ink around the edges though. Yeah, that looks much better. Okay, and we've got this. All right, let me look at my prompts again. Okay, we need something chevron or zigzag. So I think, oh, this is what it was. This here was my zigzag, this ticket. That's what I got this for. So we got to incorporate this in here. Okay. We can just do like that. Or we could also, I got my pinking shears here, and we could use a piece of this and do some chevron as well. Let me cut that down. And I'm going to cut a piece of this. If I can here. Yeah, I think that'll work. Here's one side. I think I'll just do a couple strips, 1 or 2 strips. We'll see how that looks. Start with 1. And if I can do more, maybe we'll do another. Maybe run it there. Maybe another one. I don't know. Let's cut another one. Maybe something like that. Not bad. Let's do that. All right. A little bit long. Okay, so that's my fabric. And let's put this other one right down here. Cut off a little snip of that. It's a little bit long. Okay, so I've got one prompt, which is fabric. Next, we'll do, that covers up that blue though, so let's bring that over. I want a little bit of that blue to show. I like the variety of color there. I'm going to slide this under. Maybe just right there. I'm covering up the blue, but oh well. Oh well. Just like that. Okay. Then we'll put this down. So I've got, so far I've got fabric and zigzag and something faded. All right. Yeah, I like how that white pops off of the background as well. Okay. Excuse me. Next we need something that makes a sound, the lantern and the hat. Okay, so the hat is the gentleman. We'll put him on this side. The lantern. Just put that right there. Something that makes sound. I kind of like this little telephone. Let's use this drum. And we'll set the telephone on the drum. But I'm gonna need a little bit of foam tape because this is elevated, so it'll look kind of wonky if I don't raise the phone up a bit. So we'll do that. Put the backing off. Okay. Yeah. Position it a little bit. Right there. Okay, I like that. And then the lantern. We'll position that right there. Okay, we've got the zigzag. We've got a hat. Let's put him down. I'm going to trim away just a tad of the white. So we've got that white there. Seems like a lot background. Let's just trim that down a bit. Oh, something that makes a sound, a dog also. So we've got that covered on that end as well. Just thought about that while I'm cutting this out. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. All right, so let me take the backing off of that. This is just a sticker. Put him down right there. Okay, I think I've got everything. Do I want to incorporate anything else? This gray piece is kind of talking to me since I've got that gray fabric. For some reason, I feel like I want to put that in there. I think I will, but I'm not going to put the whole thing. I'm just going to put a piece of it, half of it. Tuck it behind. Under here a little bit, if I can get it under there. Yep, just like that. Okay, do I want anything else? I think that'll do it. I almost used all my prompts. I didn't use the animals. I could put those in there, but I don't think I need it. Okay, I'm going to stop there. The prompts are a piece of fabric. I used those and I'd put them in zigzag. Something that makes noise. We've got the telephone and the drum and the dog. Something faded. I faded this using some sandpaper block. A hat. He's got a hat on. And for a bonus, the zigzag. So I've got the ticket that's in zigzag. All right, guys, that is what I've got today. Yes, please. I think I'm pleased with that. All right. Oh, and the lantern. Yep. Not too bad. Okay, guys, that's what I've got. I hope you guys like week 4. Thank you so very much for stopping by my channel. As always, always, always take care. God bless. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.